So yes, this is another of the locations that fans of the film will recognise. Um, I just love the scenery, the lighting, the atmosphere in this game, and the movie too. It really is just something to be soaked up and sort of bask in. Lovely. I'm just going to make a save here, bear with me. And then we should have a chat with some of the patrons here and perhaps the chef too.
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Got to mix more out back.
He seemed in a hurry to leave. Maybe we should see where he's gone to.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. I'm looking for a girl, about 14 years old with pink hair. You seen her?
I don't know her.
Actually, bear with me a second, chaps and chapettes. In Blade Runner, there's several different ways that you can question people. As you can see here, the game is set as to default normal, but you can also go with polite, surly, or erratic. That could be fun, actually. Or this other option here, which is a user choice, which I should have selected from the beginning, but I should do so now. And perhaps when we talk to people.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Okay.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. You want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a bug.
Oh, well, he's off too.
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
Really? Do people talk like that still? Did people ever talk like that? I'm not convinced.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
Aha, yes, so here we are. We can actually choose what to ask him about now.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
So the chopstick comes from a supplier that supplies the restaurants. That's probably not going to help us out so much.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new sushi.
So the name of the chef there is Zubin.
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Howie favor? Distribute all through our police station?
Oh, I think he's talking about the menu there that we found on Lucy's desk. Well, let's go and talk to Zubin again.
There's a test I'd like you to take. It won't take too long.
Test? What kind of test?
Kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine? Ah.
Well, let's get after him. That wasn't very nice. Go, go, go. When the game tells you there's an action scene coming by getting out your gun, whether you like it or not, so you just got to go with it. Where did he go? Where did he go? Wow, how exciting. Oh, here he is.
Relax. Nobody's gonna get retired, okay?
What do you want from Zubin?
Just talk, that's all.
So talk?
There are things I want to know.
Ah, police.
I'm McCoy, LPD Rep Detect Unit.
Rep detect?
Sometimes we're called Blade Runners.
Well, that was intense. So it turns out that Zubin may be a replicant. But as you might have caught there, the game had given me a choice to make. He was advancing towards me, I was holding my gun, but I chose not to shoot. I put my gun away, as you saw, and no one had to get hurt. But he's got away. Not quite sure what to make of that. Well, whew. Maybe we should go and have a drink somewhere, like my apartment. Because wow, that was intense.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that Moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out into Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s, so don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
Your target give you the slip? What happened, McCoy? You feel sorry for it?
My game must have been off.
Go home and get some rest. I'm sure you need it.
Another legendary character there from the movie. So, having made the choice not to kill Zubin, the game has started to consider me sympathetic towards the replicants. Obviously, if I'd have shot the man, we would have been doing our job as asked, but I'm not quite sure he deserved it. I'm really not. But we'll have to live with our consequences for now. Maybe Zubin left something behind in his hurry. Let's just have a quick look before we pop home. Well, seems to be a license plate, or a registration plate as we say here. Another clue. But I think what we'll do for now is we'll head home, because I'm sure that we could use a drink. A nice strong drink, in a strangely shaped glass, in a moodily lit apartment, with semi-open blinds. How about that? Sounds good to me. So let's head on back to McCoy's apartment. Another gorgeous cutscene there, and here we are on the roof of the apartment block where McCoy lives. And, you know, I'm sure that in the far distant future of 2019, that everybody will park their VTOL flying cars on top of their apartment blocks. Of course.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
So, if you're as big a fan of Blade Runner as I am, I hope you're enjoying all the little references to the movie. And I wasn't kidding about the blinds. So, maybe we should have a look around. That's another Esper machine, but we've already done that for now. So let's have a look around our apartment.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
So, he made a few comments there on the different revisions, different versions of the replicants that he's had in experience.